think of your body like a car engine. If the car engine's a little bit worn out, would you just constantly try different petrols and different oils to make it better? Do you think that's really going to have much of a difference? Might a little bit, but really you need to get the engine fixed for it to work well. Your body's the same, and that comes down to insulin sensitivity. Now, I first learned this from an international bodybuilding professional called Ben Pawlowski when I was doing a coaching program with him, and it completely changed my view, right? So what I mean by insulin sensitivity, when you eat, especially carbohydrates, right, this spikes insulin. Insulin are like little keys, okay? They float around your body, and those little keys go to your cells, and the key goes into the cell, okay, and it opens the door. When I say cells, your muscle cells, your functional cells, it goes in the door, unlocks the door, and it opens the door so the cell can intake the nutrient, okay? Awesome, right? The cells intake a nutrient for energy, for repair or growth. That's when you have good insulin sensitivity. When you have bad insulin sensitivity, that key from eating food, the insulin spike, goes to the muscle and functional cells and it doesn't fit in the door, right? It doesn't work because the cells have become resistant to insulin. It's how you get insulin resistance, how you get diabetes. Because the food can't go into muscle and functional cells because the key doesn't work, where does it go? It goes into fat cells. It gets dumped into fat cells, right? Because fat cells, they don't suffer from insulin resistance. They have an open door. It's open all day long. And they're like sitting there screaming, saying, just give me all the food, give me everything. And your body's like, oh crap, well, I can't put it in the muscle and functional cells. I'm just gonna have to put it back in fat cells. So the worse your insulin sensitivity gets, the less the muscle and functional cells can absorb nutrients, the more it piles it into fat. It's highly important to keep, especially on muscle cells. Remember, we are 33% muscle cells, to keep them really good insulin sensitivity. Now, you might not be at the far end of the scale where you are like a diabetes, pre-diabetes level, but even if you're just a little bit, your insulin sensitivity is just a little bit poor, right? You won't be absorbing and utilizing nutrients effectively